To stay within YouTube standards, I decided that I'm not going to curse in my videos anymore. So I have a list of a bunch of Shakespearean cursing that I'm going to use instead. So let's make sure we start this. Reeky onion-eyed canker blossom. Alright. So the show starts and we meet our first face that can sour L? We meet the Merrifields. They're trying to do the prenup stuff, but they're having some problems. Of course they're having problems, because y'all are never prepared. This is what, y'all's third time bringing somebody over, and you still don't know that you should have a prenup ready? This lady says her whole entire family's shocked because she thought that the Merrifields would have their crap together by now. I feel like I can come up with a better name for these two. Maybe the mouth and the splooge catcher. Yeah, that's good. Or is splooge bad? Maybe I should call her a droning, idle-headed pigeon egg? Yeah, that works. Now this guy starts speaking to us and he's talking real slow, and it's obvious that he's related to the mouth. In fact, he has a little mouth of his own. Just that little triangle mouth.
He got a little pretty mouth, ain't he?
Yeah, good luck with everything.
Thanks for making my sister a cuck, if I didn't mention that before either.
Me and Lorraine are getting married.
No! I don't ever want to see this guy happy for as long as I live. I hope that he just lives the worst days ever. And I hope both these ladies yell at him and they don't sleep with him. Please don't sleep with this guy. Why would y'all? All he'll do is say it's for God, but it's not for God. It's for his own stupid old self. This stupid guy who smells like yesterday's turnips is really ticking me off.
I've been waiting for this day for like 6 years.
So, when the splooge catcher was only what, 13? Somebody call Chris Hansen up in this beach. That's right, I said beach. So the splooge catcher comes downstairs and she's wearing her wedding dress. Even though it doesn't look like a wedding dress, it looks like a freaking party dress. Y'all are going out getting cocktails, not actually tying the knot, right? No? Y'all are tying the knot? Fine, whatever. So they look like they're about to party. Him with his stupid old cowboy hat on, and her in her party dress, and Danielle on the side ready to watch in the corner of the room. Do you think they waited until marriage? Because it doesn't seem like they did, so how godly can this whole thing be? But Garrick's face isn't the scariest thing in the scene. It's when he goes to kiss the sperm catcher that he does it with all his eyes wide open. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Close those eyes, dude. You look like a psychopath. The splooge catcher tells us how upset she is because she always dreamed of herself having a big wedding instead of a courthouse wedding. You get what you get. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve a big wedding. Why do you think they'd give you happiness? This is Garrick's world. It has nothing to do with you.
I'm trying not to get emotional, but...
And then this walking disaster and ruffled sleeves decides to be emotional.
I don't care.
Now we're on to the most boringest person on this show, and that's Matt. This guy is so goddamn boring. He had a chance to get 2 chicks, and the 2 chicks ended up liking each other more than him. Because he sucks. Matt meets up with his date. She says this is fancy, but honestly, y'all are just eating on a frickin' train. It's not that fancy. Also, you won't be able to leave if things get weird, and things are going to get weird.
Is that herpy or is that above the lip? That might be right above the lip. It might not be.
Dude, we get them as a man like that.
I don't get no herpy.
You don't get herpes?
So Matt's being incredibly boring on his date, and he starts mumbling again. You know, I thought that if we just got back together, then we'd be together, and then we wouldn't be apart, and then we could be together, and that means that we would be together and not apart. We all know what's going on inside of his head, though. It's very simple thoughts. It's, oh God, I better not screw this up or else my wife will unalive me. And by unalive, I mean, I can't say it because apparently YouTube standards, if you say anything with the K-I-double-L, you'll get in trouble. Or, God forbid, you use the M-U-R-D-E-R word. You can't be doing that on YouTube, sorry, but D-E-A-T-H does not exist. It's not a thing. You go outside, you don't just see people on the ground in their forever sleep not getting up, you know? See? Why would we talk about unhappy things? Why? Because life is never unhappy, right?
I don't know, I'm so nervous.
I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated.
She's nervous because she's running out of spots to hide her past boyfriend's bodies at. You know, just take a page off of John Wayne Gacy's book. You got a crawl space, don't you? You got some lime? Then put it in the coconut.
Do you really think that I would call it a relationship when I'm still in a relationship with you and Angelica?
I don't even know why they're trying to come back together. It was weird.
Shanae starts saying that she was still in a relationship with them even though she was seeking other people. But Matt went on an actual date with somebody. So how dare he cross the line? What are you talking about? You're opening yourself up to potentially looking for other people. That is literally the definition of freaking cheating. I'm married. I'm not going around looking for potential F-buddies. I don't want them. My wife bitches at me enough. I don't need two ladies bitching at me. I'm joking. My wife doesn't bitch at me. She's honestly a really awesome lady. And if you're watching this, don't kill me. I meant to say unalive. Shanae gets up and walks away, but she can't go anywhere because they're on a moving train. Unless Fudge Yeezel and his solar panels. I hate that he's saving money on electricity. I wish he would spend more money on electricity. I hope he goes broke. I hope those solar panels break and hopefully fall on top of him when they break. If they don't fall on top of him, that's fine, I guess. Now, we all know how I feel about Yeezel. He is one of the biggest clay-brained foot licker. Yeah, that's actually a good term for him. But I also like to call him Yeez the Skis. So she calls up with Yeezy the Skeezy and move your cursor! I don't want to see your little cursor in the middle of Yeezel this whole entire time. Actually, I guess I don't really care. Keep your cursor there, whatever. So Shoulders tells Yeezy what happened between her and Jackie and how it wasn't good. And she kept talking about children, yet Danny doesn't want any more children.
Well, that kind of sucks now, doesn't it? It's not what I wanted.
Because what I want is more important than what you want.
My feelings weren't necessarily considered. He was just worried about getting her back.
It's the small things in his pants that we're all waiting for. I never really knew what that thing down there was used for.
I'm pretty freaking pissed off.
You agreed to the terms. You said that you would follow these terms. You're the one being sneaky. Sneaky Yeezy. Stop being so goddamn sleazy. Now we're on to Reese and his farts. I'm pretty sure I have a stinky insult in here. Let me find it. Reese is, let's see. No, he's not dizzy-eyed. Well, maybe. No, he's not fallen. I don't even really know what that means. He is a little flat mouth, but I guess that would be more like Danielle, huh? Ill-breeding. I like ill-breeding. He does look ill-breeded. But no, let's see. Artless, yet maybe. Body? Oh, no. Bootless? I don't think he'd ever wear boots. I've already said Canker Blossom. Applejohn? What the heck is an Applejohn? I don't know. Oh, God, there's something in here. Sheep biting. Okay, he's a sheep biter, I guess. So Reese decided to meet this new date outside so she doesn't smell his stinky, nervous gas.
Are you a swinger?
I am.
I mean, this time a swinger.
Hey! This is probably the most he'll ever swing in his relationship, though.
Yeah, I'm very vanilla, too, I'll be honest.
Yeah, we can see that, and she's ginger.
So, do I get to meet your wife?
He then texts his wife to see if she's available, and then he says,
She's not too far around.
that's because she doesn't ever let her children leave her sight. Now they moved inside the bar, where she will definitely smell his nervous farts. Good job. The wife doesn't come yet, and that's when this episode ends. And God dang it, man, I swear, this episode was a whole bunch of nothing, but it was building up to the next episode, which I swear will probably be filled with drama.
Why is it so easy for you to just like joke? Like, has it been that long already?
Jazz hands.
Just any problem, that's how he gets himself out.
And that's the episode I can't wait to see. But until then, we have this episode where Yeezy for Sheezy is still far away and his wife doesn't want Jackie in their life. And then we got the nervous farter who we got to see a little bit of his new date, but there wasn't that much, so I don't see why they even included this in this episode. They could have just saved that for the next episode. We got Matt being really boring, trying to win Shanae back, but Matt never says the right words. And then we have Matt's wife, whatever her name is, Jacqueline or some shizzle. Okay, well, we got Matt's wife who's planning to off him. So we got that going. We got a good little murder mystery on the Oriental Express. And then we got Garrick, who I just don't want to see happy, and I don't want to see him get married. But I don't know. I guess I'm glad that it's going to make Danielle's life worse. Just leave him. This dude is horrible. Y'all been divorced for like 7 years. You can go anywhere. You can do anything you want. But yet you're stuck with this guy who uses God as a crutch to do whatever he wants. Well, you know what God told me to do? God told me, he told me personally, because we talk to each other. That's right. I talked to the big guy up there, and he told me that he wants all of y'all to split apart. Now, whether y'all listen or not, it's up to y'all, but that's what God wants, so you should do it. Alright, that's it, man. This has been Dee-man Johnson III, reminding you that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. We're doing all of the YouTube standards, no cursing, no gore, and I feel like I'm knocking it out the park. I got all these insults and they're gonna last me weeks. I've used every single insult in this goddamn book and I've ran out. And all I really want to say is how I feel about Garrick. Oh, every time I see him, I just want to, but I can't. You can't promote violence. Because the moment you promote violence, you're just stepping into a world that you don't want to step in. You just gotta tread lightly, but ooh, that face, and I'm a weak person too, but that face. Okay, I gotta walk off the screen before I just start hurling punches forward. So I'm going away.